What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to you all. It is Thursday, June the 8th, 2023. And you guys know already it's Thursday, so you already know it's time for another live edition of S.A.D. Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media, wherever it is that you share videos. Also, while you're at it, hit that bell notification. You'll be notified when the gang goes live almost every single day. If you are also, again, follow us on Twitter at the Around the Point Network, Twitter handle at AT Point Network. Follow us there as well, where we post and upload stuff there from time to time. But what is going on, everyone? What is going on? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am Steve. We're joined by the good brother, the pride of Detroit, Big Mike. What's going on, brother? What's so funny, yo?
Nothing.
And of course, we're joined by Walter. Surprise, surprise, Walter. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I made it. I think I made it on time now. I don't know when you guys started. It looks like recently.
Yeah, so we had a little delay. We had a little computer delay here. So I don't know how, but not that I know how, but my computer decided to update. And when it did, when you turn it on shit, it's just acting funny like the first couple of minutes. So here we are. But glad that you're here, bro. I know it's been a minute. Not that it's been a minute, but it's been like what, 2 days, right? The last time we spoke here and shit, right? It's been like 2 days now, right? But glad that you're here. Glad that you're
2
here.
days. Okay.
You know, you were live at Monday Night Raw from Hartford, Connecticut, and looks like you'll be heading back to Hartford for Collision.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Because I guess it's true. They can't announce their events until the Fed's gone, so it makes sense. Yeah, maybe I'll go to both Collision shows. Who knows? But
you know what's crazy though. But I watched on Raw. They aired a Dynamite commercial during Raw.
They always do that.
Not in the arena.
Lucky you, bro. Lucky you.
It don't matter. I think they'll sell fine. Well, we'll see. It's the first because Bridgeport doesn't sell that well, so we'll see.
Chicago show ain't selling well. So
Chicago, bro. Man, listen, man. Right now, as we've been saying, what's our trend now? They in the mud right now. They in the mud.
They in the mud, bro.
In the mud. Chicago's not too good. What, Dynamite or Collision?
Which Collision?
I think everything. Yeah. They're in the quicksand right
now. What about Canada? Canada's not doing so well either, right? With Collision.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at, but that first show is important. And if you can't sell that, then I don't know, man.
WrestleTix update.
Well, you got to remember, man, Chicago's going to sell regardless. Chicago will fucking sell.
I forget who put it in the chat, group chat. But they said since they announced Punk for Collision, only 700 tickets sold.
Yeah, that's for Canada, I think.
One more thing I'm going to do here.
I thought that was for the Chicago show. Chicago show.
That's Chicago, man. I swore that would be crazy, but I'm just looking here.
Well, you got to remember, Chicago's always going to do good. Chicago will always do good because what the fuck,
hey, I bought my Dynamite tickets, I want to say, when they announced Omega Moxley, and I found those $29 tickets, and I sat like really close. So maybe people in Chicago are just waiting for that.
It's funny, you know, I was going to say, let's say for later on in the show, but we know we're talking about Collision right now. It was announced on Dynamite. Tony Khan made his announcement, right? His big announcement about AEW Collision, the main event of Collision, that's happening on, I believe, June 17th, right?
Yeah, June 17th. Yes.
So Tony Khan made it official. Tony Khan made it official. It's gonna go down live at the United Center. The first main event for AEW Collision It's going to be a 6-man tag team match, playa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's Fed talk, right? That's Fed talk. They don't use those words over there in the land of Tony.
Trios. Come on.
Tony land. They don't use 6-man tag team.
No,
playa. They use
a trio match. Trio.
Yes, Walt. I'm glad you said it's going to be a trios match of CM Punk teaming up with the AEW World Tag Team Champions FTR versus the team of Samoa Joe, who is the Ring of Honor Television Champion, and he'll be teaming up with the 2 members of Bullet Club Gold of Jay White, Switchblade Jay White.
No, Bullet Club Mold.
Bullet Club in the mud. Bullet Club in the Bullet Club
Shout out
mud.
to Chase for that. Bullet Club Mold.
Yes, Bullet Club mold of Switchblade Jay White. I'm calling him by his complete package name. Come on now. And Juice Robinson. Oh boy, that's gonna be bonkers, man. I can't wait, yo.
It's a solid main event. I mean, I would have expected a singles match, but
I get it.
You get what you take.
No, here's the thing, right? Because I've seen people on Twitter today. Because again, they all follow the history of AEW. Oh, guys, you got to remember, the first main event of Dynamite was a trios
match.
I
can remember that.
It was a trios match. I thought it was a tag team match.
Yeah, but you got to remember for all these, for the freakazoids out there, because again, they love to remind you about the history. They love to go back and all that stuff, right? And
next week is history, yeah.
Yes, you got to remember, guys. The first main event of Dynamite was the trios match. It was Chris Jericho and Santana and Ortiz of Pride and Powerful versus Proud and Powerful, or LAX, right? How we all know them back in the day, right? And look what happened to them, right? In the
back
mud.
When I thought Eddie Kingston was a manager and not a wrestler.
Yes. And they teamed up and they took up and they took on, if I remember correctly, was it the Young Bucks?
Wait, you're being serious? You're trying to remember? I don't remember this shit.
I don't remember that. That was too long ago, bro. That was almost 7 years ago. I don't remember that.
7 years ago. It
was almost 5. It's almost 5. I'm exaggerating. It was almost 5 years ago, if not 5 years ago.
I think it was what? When they started in 2019? 18?
Yeah, they started in 2019.
Yes, 2019.
The first main event of Dynamite. You want me to remember that, bro? No.
But yeah, so it was the Elite. It was basically those Jericho and Santana and Ortiz versus the Elite of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Fuck that shit.
I know, bro.
But this is a real trio here. The Elite was a real trio. It's okay to feature them. You have Jericho on the opposite side. So they're basically kind of doing the same thing with Punk as the established name. And then against this random ass group.
Can I ask you a question right now? If I play this clip right now, will you all agree? If I play this clip right
now.
I'm not feeling it.
Would y'all agree?
I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I'm
leaning towards that, but I'm on the fence. Listen, I'm literally looking like this off the fence.
The wrestling, the wrestling is going to be fine. Don't get me wrong, because I know a lot of y'all are into the whole work rate. I get that. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, why is Samoa Joe involved with Bullet Club Gold or Mold, right? When he's been on Ring of Honor TV this entire time,
because he's gonna feud with Punk.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, the rumored feud is confirmed with this.
I heard it was CM Punk and Jay White. That's what I heard.
No,
it's probably later down the road.
No, yeah, it's probably gonna be later down the road since they're starting off with this Bullet Club Mold Gold, Fool's Gold type deal. But nonetheless, I'm still on the fence about it. I'm just tired of this cat and mouse game that Punk's got us going through. It's like,
listen,
I'm so tired. Like, just it's either you be an asshole and stay out of wrestling, or just
You know what,
get your
bro?
shit together, bro.
Form your own. Form your own. You got the money. Form your own company, man. Form your own company and leave everyone the fuck alone, man. You know. And then a couple
Yeah,
years,
man.
in a few years, go in the Hall of Fame. You know, get your picture with Vince and Paul, and be on your way, man. Be on your way. I guarantee you, if he ever does go to the Hall of Fame, he's headlining. He is headlining his own Hall of Fame class ceremony.
It would make sense.
He
Who else
probably
is
wouldn't
gonna
even
be?
headline his own Hall of Fame class. He
Who
couldn't
would they
get a
put in
WrestleMania
there?
main event. You think he go headline his own class?
Oh Mike, come on, will you
Watch the time he go in to the Hall of Fame. That'll be the year The Rock goes in finally, and he won't headline that.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
that part there? CM suck. So last night's Dynamite. Let me just say this: the rating came in. Some folks will tell you that AEW is not in the mud. Dynamite was not in the mud last night. Almost said last week. I don't know why. But the rating came in. It's 903,000.
I mean, 20,000 people dropped off. So
20,000.
I mean,
Yeah, bandwagoners.
yeah.
Bunch
I
of
mean,
fake
shoot.
fans.
But still, you know, when you think about it in the scheme of things, right? No Millie.
Oh man, it's gonna be a while for him to get that milli again.
Bro, I mean, this isn't the first time, mid-grade Dynamites have gotten a good number. Heck, Evil Uno popped 1 million.
Word. They might need Evil Uno again. But listen, in all seriousness, good for them though. Considering they were going head to head with game 3 of the NBA finals.
Yeah, because last week's episode was pretty good. I guess the momentum carried over. So
I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
it made sense.
I think also people are just excited. Like, yo, Brian called out Okada at Dominion.
Oh,
And it's
that
like
too.
now
Yeah.
you want to see what's the follow-up, right? What was it on Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. No, wait, was it? Yeah, it was on Tuesday. Okada responded to well, they made it official. They made it official to be Brian Okada at Forbidden Door. So people are excited. People are just like, oh my God, we can't wait for this match. Myself included in some way, right? I know I did a short, right? On the channel, which thank you all for tuning in, watching that, liking that, and all that stuff. They hit.
How many views you got on that?
Probably not that much, honestly. I'll be shocked if I passed 100. I'll be shocked.
Shorts do pretty good even when you upload,
Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Big Mike.
The last update for Chicago, the United Center, was June 4th. They have 8,000 tickets sold, so that's not too bad.
So
that's not too bad.
So the short has 16 likes and about 129 views.
That's probably more likes than the 2 shorts that I edited and put up. It has more views, but the likes is, it's doing better than mine. We just got to be consistent with those. I mean, those little short, talking segment on shorts,
But it's like breaking news.
Easy.
When it's breaking news,
yeah,
we can do that probably. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, because we also have some of the ladies tuning in, watching us as well. Give us your thoughts on Dynamite last night. Did you like the show? What was your favorite thing about the show? What was your least favorite thing? I guarantee for a lot of people, I will say this right now, but the one thing they enjoyed the most was that promo back and forth, Adam Cole and MJF. Promo battle, round 1.
Yeah.
Which was probably the highlight of the show. The fucking highlight. If there's anything you should go back and rewatch, it's just that alone. There's someone on Twitter, I think, uploaded the entire video. It's like 16 minutes long.
Oh, yeah, 16 minutes long?
It probably is. I don't know. But supposedly that was the highest, that was the peak point for Dynamite last night.
It was during halftime, I think, of the NBA
It was.
finals.
It was, too. So a lot of people probably switched over.
Also, let me read some of the chat too before we get into the show notes stuff. We have Safed saying, "What's up, guy? What's up, Safed? Hope everything's well with you." Hey, everyone. I'll be on in about 20 minutes.
Take your time, buddy.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, take your sweet ass time.
I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't know. I'll give ticket updates. I'll give ticket updates. Okay.
I just gave one.
You just gave one, so you got to top that, Caden.
Top one.
I think they sold 1,000 more since Punk was announced. That was last update. That's fine. Take your time, brother. Take your time. We'll hold it down. We'll bring you in when you're ready. We'll bring you in.
Updated 4 days. Yeah, I think that's the tweet I was
Messy's Romeo right here. Messy's a bigger draw.
Come on.
Come on.
Not
man.
even a debate.
Kareem Benzema is even a bigger draw. Kareem Benzema went to Saudi Arabia. Come on, man.
He got a grand entrance.
Bro. Fucking West Ham United winning the UEFA Conference League is a bigger draw than Punk. Come on now. What are we doing, man?
Echo.
What happened?
Who's that going? Are you echoing?
Mike's end. Watch this now. See, we're good now. We're good. We're good. We got Caden ready. Main event, Jay White.
For tonight. We need that more often.
Last night. Singles match, Punk might get hurt.
Damn.
Okay, I
In the
can
mud.
There we go. That's when Jericho made the Inner Circle.
Yeah.
That's again, we'll go back to history. Punk also worked with both Jay White and Samoa Joe. Romeo writes here. John Cena will headline the class, and Punk will be in the middle.
Yeah.
To talk about that Romeo Messi thing, I got to get my Messi jersey to match my pants because us real Inter Miami fans know us.
Is the Messi version out?
I don't even think so. But I need something to match. I had them
once
for 3 years.
That comes out, we got the Barca jersey, right? We got the PSG jersey. We need the Inter Miami jersey.
Bro, that jersey, the moment Adidas, bro, that shit's gonna be like $150, dude.
Nah, the Argentina jersey was what, 100?
No, but the thing is,
people just got them jerseys.
I just got it
jerseys?
like a month ago.
Nah, but you got to remember, though. The Inter Miami jersey with Messi on it going to be the hottest selling jersey in the MLS.
Of course.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, man. Who else is in the MLS?
Bro, I had Inter Miami pants for like 3 years. I needed something like this to happen.
Just know, for all you guys who want to buy it at the Adidas store, there's some that do and all that stuff at your mall, at your local mall. Prepare for that long line. Just for the Messi jersey, bro.
Damn, imagine if we knew he was certain going to Miami. You could have instantly bought the Red Bulls into Miami game. Yeah, forget that now.
Bro. Or if not, you could do also like Walter, Walter, I'm sure you might know someone as well, but I have an uncle in Peru.
For the jersey? Come on, man.
Make the jersey.
Fuck out of here.
Same patches and everything and shit.
No, I'm getting the real thing. Just like we got the real Argentina jersey. You getting the real Inter Miami jersey.
Caden writes here, Swerve and OC was the best.
They were the best match.
That was a match of the night.
Best match, the match of the night. Even though I hated it.
I disagreed with it, but I get it. I hope this leads to something better. That's all.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time.
Let's fucking go.
Oh man.
Right. We kicked off the show with the International Championship match. Orange Cassidy, what we call here Orange Cena, defending that title against Swerve Strickland. Isaiah Swerve Scott, whatever you want to call him.
What? Come on, man. Who's that?
Swerve, right? Swerve, right? I thought, like everyone else, it was a good match, good opener, good back and forth, right? I thought going into this, okay, this is it. It's over. Fuck. A part of me thought this would main event the show, right? You would think, okay, this would main event the show. These two were the final two in the Blackjack Battle Royal.
Walter, can you send Caden the link, please?
We'll Whoa.
Steve wants to keep talking.
Who said? Who agreed to this?
Okay.
All right. You know what? Mister, I'm gonna take some time. Okay. Bring him in. Bring him in. Send him the link.
I don't know, link.
Send him the link. Why not? Send him the link. Are these dudes really not letting me on? I mean, the fuck is this? I mean, are you gonna go on a temper tantrum mode?
Oh my god.
You guys have been bickering all day. You need to quit
I
that
know.
I know, bro. Like it's him, bro.
shit.
It's him.
It's
Both of y'all.
Anyway, let's bring the show back on track here, you guys. Bring the show back on track. Let's bring on Mr. Positivity. Remember, guys, we gotta be positive.
Nah, he's gonna shit. Didn't he not like the show? Like he didn't like the show.
He didn't
right?
like it. He said it broke him.
Well, we don't know who might be watching, so you never know. This show was a great show, man. This show was amazing, right, Walter?
Nah,
right,
I won't
Mike?
say all that.
What are you talking about?
Good
This
show.
This show was amazing, man. This show.
Questionable ending. Good
No,
show.
what are you talking about, man? You guys don't see the vision, man. Y'all gotta see the vision.
Who? Whose
Y'all
vision?
Y'all gotta see the vision, man. Y'all don't see the vision.
QT Marshall's vision?
Well, Tony unfortunately took over the book, you know.
Oh, damn.
And of course, joining us here, Caden. What up?
Did they? Oh, they did put cheese on my sandwich. Okay.
That's
What?
Really, bro? Really? This is how you enter the dang show? Push on the damn sandwich. Come on.
I'm stealing Big Mike's gimmick today. I haven't eaten yet.
What gimmick is that?
Eating
What,
on
water-
stream.
What you eating? Whataburger?
Whataburger.
That was a sandwich.
A sandwich.
Yeah.
I see you drinking water. That's good. Just like me, water. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Anyway, listen, I already said, I thought Dynamite was great. People don't see the vision, right? People don't see the vision, right, of the great Tony Khan, right?
People don't see the vision, guys, all right? I thought Dynamite was an amazing show, guys. I thought Tony Khan booked an amazing show. This is IWC. Erwin William Copperfield here, the AEW number one fanboy in the IWC.
Is this like a gimmick I don't get? I'm
What
very
edible did you take today, Steve?
They call me Ignacio William Castro here, the number one AEW fanboy in the IWC.
confused. What are you doing?
Who got
No.
What happened?
So back in the day, I used to do a
Oh, yeah.
character called Erwin William Copperfield, IWC, who was the number one Impact fanboy. So and again, he used to blindly defend Impact to the end, right? So now, being that years have passed, there's a new toy in town called AEW. And Erwin loves AEW. He can't see no wrong in
What
AEW.
a fake fan.
No,
Not
bro,
defending
he's-
Impact anymore.
Listen, cousin Erwin, dude, listen, he loves AEW, man. He loves.
What happened to Impact?
Well, he's
What are we
upset.
doing?
Well,
What are
he's
we
upset.
doing?
Well, he's upset. He's upset that Dixie's no longer there. There's no Dixie, no him. Put it that way.
According to you, that bitch Dixie Carter.
Whoa.
That's what you said on stream one time. That's per Steve. Come on,
what are
man.
you talking about, man?
Let's not bring that clip back.
Did he really?
Oh,
Steve used to be a savage. We don't know what happened, but he used to be a savage.
I got older.
He isn't anymore.
No.
I mean, Steve
He was a
Savage.
savage when he tries to read comments. I mean, he just chooses to mess up.
I'm matured. I'm matured. Now I'm older.
So what is Dixie now?
Dixie was a fine, beautiful
He can't just say it with a straight face.
woman who unfortunately ran her company to the mud. But this is not Dixie Carter. This is Jacksonville Dixie. We're talking about Tony's show.
Jacksonville Dixie.
I mean,
God.
okay, Caden, what was your overall thoughts on Dynamite? I'm sure you all see the vision. Right?
I take a bite of my sandwich.
Well, you gotta be preparing. You gotta be ready, man. You gotta be sharp, man. You gotta, chew and swallow, buddy.
Chew and swallow.
God, drink
I'm
that
trying.
water. Drink,
Pause.
pause.
You know a lot about swallowing, huh?
Hey, man, I don't eat on the air, buddy. Professional.
It's not what I meant. I thought the first half of Dynamite was good. I thought the second half was kind of pointless.
Second half was pointless.
I did not think the storylines progressed in the second half. I don't think we moved anywhere new in any direction.
I can see that. Even though, again, I don't think you're seeing the vision. The vision that
Jimmy Macram said it the best.
Shout out to them.
It's his favorite type. No, it's the worst kind of wrestling that he likes, I think is what he said. The worst kind of wrestling that he likes, or something like that. Maybe it was the other way around, where it's the worst show because they didn't progress any stories, and throughout the show there was no narrative. It was match segment, match segment, match segment. It felt very disjointed. Nothing really flowed, but everything individually was good.
So the flow sucked.
The flow sucked, basically.
A mixture of a flow and look, you can have a good match. Like the Hook match was fine. The Texas Tornado was a fun match, but what did it accomplish?
Hook, he down the mud.
It did. The
match no, Walter. He's down the table. He went through the table.
I'm not saying the match was ass. He himself, his momentum.
Yeah, because that did nothing. There's no storyline there. What was the point of that segment? What was the point of Statland? Statlander's reign didn't have any momentum going forward.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Steve? Don't bitch.
What the fuck do I say?
I remember years ago, people used to, a lot of the AEW diehard would say, "You guys not seen the
Okay, we're done talking about this. All right, we're not going to talk about your dumb character, like the wrestling bear.
The wrestling bear? No, not that loser.
Highlight J-Max comment. Highlight J-Max comment.
Steven, you know you lying.
No.
Of course,
they don't always need to build stories, Caden.
You don't need to always build stories, but when you're a wrestling show that's a serialized show, it's serialized.
Cornflakes?
It is. Wrestling shows are serialized. Every episode matters.
What is wrong with you? This guy.
All right,
what edible you took today? What edible? I need to know. He's on something.
Nothing. Mike wonder what type of Steve we're getting today.
I don't need everything to progress, but I need at least 2 or 3 stories instead of 1. And you have a pay-per-view in 17 days.
Bro, you have a stadium show in
it's that late booking. Come on, that's
stadium show. It's the stadium show you have to worry about. You're 2.5 months away from that. That's not. You can start building that in July and be okay. But you're 17 days away from a pay-per-view. You need to progress stories, even if people are in Japan. We're gonna go through everything when we go through every segment in the show. I think one thing had progression.
Yeah, tell Tony Khan to get his shit together. You're right. 17 days, only 2 matches. It's not 2 throwaway matches.
With 2 matches, and we don't even no other match has anything even built. We don't know any inkling. We don't know what MJF, we don't know what Sonata, we don't know what Orange, we don't know if Wardlow's going to be on the show even at all. We don't know what the women are going to do. We know nothing. At least with Double or Nothing. So, but Romeo, the difference is between Double or Nothing. We knew most of the matches a month out, even if they weren't announced because they did stories. This pay-per-view, we don't know any inkling besides those 2 matches.
2 matches with no build. These matches, man, have no build up. It's just gonna be ass. You know what I'm saying?
Danielson, Okada, Omega, Ospreay don't need build.
Yeah, they don't.
Because they're dream matches. Those are fine, but nothing else has an inkling of what's going
Come
on.
These Japanese wrestlers are a little busy, you know.
And-
They're doing something else.
But like, even if you're in Japan for All Together again, which is what they are, have somebody drop a video package. Bring in like Kyle Fletcher is stateside, right? He should still be stateside. Have Kyle Fletcher show up and have him face one of the Bucks on this week's episode as like, because it's one guy from United Empire versus one guy from the Elite. You could do Nick Jackson versus Kyle Fletcher as like a preview of Osprey versus Omega. There's ways to build around it. Like they did that with Chaos. Chaos versus BCC was the only match that made sense for Forbidden Door because it was Danielson stable and it was Okada stable. That made sense. Do more of that.
I
get your point. I get your point.
I get your point.
Yeah.
I get the point too. I
feel like last year was sort of similar, no?
And it was, and that's my issue. I hated the build of last year. That's why I'm complaining again, because they had a whole year to fix this issue, and they didn't. And last year we gave them the benefit of the doubt because they had blood and guts, and they had CM Punk get injured, and they had Bryan Danielson get injured, and they had Adam Cole dealing with an injury as well. This year they don't have those excuses.
You know what? You know what needs to happen? Everybody is accepting anything and everything. And I think Tony needs to start booking with his back up against the wall. When is it going to happen? Don't know, because everybody's just loving everything.
When he's dried out.
The 2 matches is enough for him, I think.
Because just getting away with selling a pay-per-view of 2 matches with no build, that's going to run dry soon.
Like his candy.
No matter what pay-per-view it is.
And like I said, those 2 matches are great and don't need build. You can run a pay-per-view with those 2 matches and not need build, but everything else would need at least a build. And you're not going to have that.
Yes. So I get what you're saying, Kaden. Again, I see your vision. I see it, right? Seriously, I do. As you're enjoying your sandwich. Looks like it's dry as shit, but whatever.
Come on, you in the mud.
There's no sauce.
No, there isn't. I don't like sauce.
No olive oil on there, no vinegar, no ketchup.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
No, olive oil, vinegar, ketchup.
What did he say?
Mike, you hear that? Never mind.
No, I mean you put that on sandwiches like when it's cold cuts,
Y'all don't get the. Never mind. Y'all don't get the joke.
I didn't
No,
hear
we don't, I'm sorry.
No,
We don't,
move
we
on.
don't
Move on.
Let's continue. Whatever you're trying to set me up for. Because knowing him, he loves setting me up. So, but again, I thought Cassidy and Swerve was a good match. I was not happy with the result. I thought it's finally happening. Oh shit, man! I should have known. Orange Cassidy retains. Orange Cena retains. LOL.
Hey,
Walter, what about you, man? Your thoughts on this match, bro?
I thought it was a great way to open the show. These 2 did pretty well. But yeah, besides that, I just didn't like the ending because, what are we doing with this guy? Why is Orange Cassidy he basically beat Swerve twice. Battle Royal and now this match. It's just not. It's not it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's gonna win the final match. Who knows? But I mean, do we really have to drag this out if Swerve's having a rematch? I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, at this point, why would he need a rematch? I think I was good. This was his best chance to win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
It was. It was.
I am disappointed.
I keep saying tonight, like last night. I mean, last night.
As I think about the match more, I think there's 3 segments on the show that I love and have minor issues with. I do wish Swerve had won. I'm okay with Orange winning. I like that Orange won by cheating, which shows that he's getting more desperate because I think that's what they've been building the last month or 2 months since he beat Buddy. They've been building that he has to get desperate, and he's been winning with the mousetrap and the roll-ups and the crucifix. And he tried that there. He tried the crucifix, and it didn't work, and tried the roll-ups. This time he had to grab the tights. So I like that. I don't think Swerve is the one winning because I think that it's a better idea to capitalize on the heat of Takeshita. I think that's where you should go. Have Takeshita be the one to beat him, possibly at Forbidden Door. I think that there's more heel heat there and having Takeshita end that streak than there is in Swerve, and I think that's what they're waiting for.
That's okay with me.
That's what it feels like to me. I could be wrong. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because the story's not over. So there is a story that they're telling, and I can see the story they're telling here. So I give them the benefit of the doubt on this match more than anything else on the show.
Damn.
Big Mike, what about you, man? I feel like you want to say something. Feels like you may be a little indifferent.
Why are you poking the bear?
What do you mean I'm poking the bear?
You're poking the bear.
I'm not. Are you insinuating Mike's a? What's wrong with you, man? Whoa.
I mean, I'm not indifferent to Takeshita winning the international championship, but I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Then that means Swerve shouldn't win it. Then if he's that cold, you're right.
Yeah,
he shouldn't get a rematch. Nothing. I mean,
for God's sakes, didn't I just see they're teaming? They're doing a 6-man and
an 8-man,
and they're kind of like trying to fire up that Keith Lee and Swerve feud again. Like,
feels like that's where they're going.
I don't think there's enough lighter fuel to kick that flame back up.
I think I will say I think you can get
a rampage feud. Come on.
I think you can get that feud heated up if you do it correctly. It's just about doing it right.
But the thing is, I don't want to see. I'm good on that. I don't want to see it anymore.
No,
I don't know how many people wants to still see that. You know,
Steve does.
Nah, bro. No, I don't know. You serious?
I told you.
There's a difference between me wanting it. Like, I still want to see them have the match because I think they deserve it as talent because they did a real the build that they did to them splitting up was very well done. It came when they introduced the Moguls. The initial Moguls is where it fell off a cliff, and I was there for that show. So I remember. I fell off a cliff there. I think you can do. I don't know. You can do it, and if you tell a good story, I'll be okay. Just tell a good story, and I'm sure we'll all like it.
You know, J-Mac has a comment here, and I want to point this out. I guess this is what happened if you do Takeshita and Orange Cassidy, right, for the title, right? Have him win, then have Kota Ibushi go after him, try to get revenge for Kenny.
Good story.
Good story, but
because where's Kenny? Right, this is the second week he's been gone.
Yeah, but
I mean, and didn't Hangman said he's not in America or in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Japan. So, and he wasn't. We thought that meant he was going to be at Dominion, and he never showed up.
Yeah. So let's see what's happened here on the show.
This was a fantastic match, though. I think I graded it 4.75 stars.
4.7. Just give it a 5, man. Give it a 5.
The finish drops it a little bit because they had a roll-up finish. Roll-up finishes can't be 5 stars for me.
There you go. Loser goes to Collision match.
There you go.
I honestly think Collision is going to be better than Dynamite for the first 3 months.
You think so? So
I think the first 3 months at least, they are going to stack that show.
They're gonna have to whenever they're competing with UFC.
Exactly. They are going to stack that show.
They're gonna have to. Shit, they're gonna have to.
They have CM Punk, FTR, Miro, Samoa Joe, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Thunder Rosa is gonna return. I don't know if I said Miro. They have Scorpio Sky. They're going. I know they're gonna. I already know. It's gonna be good. I think it's going to be a very good show.
Because I think about this, would you rather? If someone had to make a choice, would you rather see Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler, or would you rather see Miro versus?
Come on, man!
Come on, you know my answer.
Don't do that.
I'm buying that pay-per-view, bro.
Or you can watch. Or you watch.
We don't have to. But we don't have to give an answer because that match wouldn't come on until after Collision's over.
Just pointing it out though,
right? That match wouldn't probably start till 11 p.m., 11:30.
That pay-per-views on.
And what if Dana wants to stack that card with the hell of fights? You just never know.
I mean, that's when Tony just kind of punts it,
and then stack the pre-show, like the prelim fights.
They're going to punt a lot. We know they're going to punt a lot.
Collision's not going to draw that many new viewers, but all the diehards are still going to watch. It's not.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
There right now, viewership is like at 580K. Now, the more they announce for that first show is going to gradually go up.
I think first show they're at 800. No matter
Yeah.
what, like it's the debut episode. CM Punk's returning. You're at least 800.
That's
I think
with $1 million. That will be $1 million.
It
should be a
It
milli.
could certainly do $1 million. I'm saying like it's a guaranteed.
Yes,
I think it's a guaranteed 800,000. And then as they start adding more, you're gonna start seeing where I think it's gonna be guaranteed. I think by the time it starts, it's gonna be a guaranteed 900,000 for that first episode.
Katie, you gotta see the vision, man. You gotta be.
I think $1 million on a Saturday night is just a little too much for me to
You
think.
gotta see the vision, man. You gotta see the vision.
It doesn't matter. $1 million, and I think that's also. I think that's the night that if Panthers in Vegas goes to Game 7, I think that's the night Game 7 would be on.
Oh, collision in the mud.
I can tell you right now, if that game, wait, let me make sure, because if that goes to a Game 7, I ain't gonna be watching.
It ain't going no damn Game 7.
There goes the song.
Nothing. Why y'all shitting on the Panthers?
It ain't going. Come on, man.
Hey, man.
No,
They
it
should have been
No, it would
95.
not. Game 7 would
Oh, no,
be
they
on the
should-
Monday, so they're gonna avoid a Game 7. I don't know when the Game 7 would be for the finals, NBA finals.
They should have been 96. They might should have been now.
I'll give Collision this. At least I'll attend 1 or 2 live events during the summer. So
Okay, so they
They should be
also
happy.
Game 6 is the day after.
Yeah, too.
So they won't go
Summertime,
against
too.
either NBA or NHL, which is a
okay,
good
so
thing.
they're good. There we
good.
go.
Yeah, they're fine. They're gonna get at least 800K.
So after this, there's a video package promoting Ricky Starks and Jay White for the main event. That main event of the show, okay. And then they showed a video package promoting the dream match between Bryan and Okada.
The dream
Right.
match.
That's what they're calling it, the dream match. Which
Between who?
yeah, Okada and Bryan. Okada.
Yeah, it is. That's a dream. That's been my dream match for at least 4 years.
That's a real dream match.
It
right
is.
there.
It is.
Since
a
I
real
learned
one.
who
I
Kazuchika
just-
Okada was. It's been my
I
dream
just listen. It is. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want them to beat that phrase to the ground.
They
You know
are.
that they are.
They are.
They
man.
Bro, they called. What did they call? They called if they called the Kingo and Kenny Omega a dream match.
This is more. What's this?
Leaps and
What would this
bounds.
be?
Leaps
This
and
ha-
bounds.
What's more than a
like
dream?
you get like go watch the main event and listen to how many times they mention that next week Dynamite's going to be in the place where it all began, and take a shot. You're going to have alcohol poisoning.
Shit.
They mentioned it every 3 minutes. Next week, Dynamite in the place where it all began. Oh, MJF and Adam Cole are going to face off in the place where it all began. Oh, yeah, you guys know that next week we're in the place where it all began. I'm like, yes, we all understand it. Stop. No one cares.
Oh,
No one at home cares that you're in the place where it all began. Steve doesn't care. Walter doesn't care. Mike doesn't care.
Now, Katie,
None of us
you know-
care.
Now, Katie, you're not seeing the vision.
You're
man.
goddamn
They
right.
care.
I don't care.
they
I don't
care, but
care.
not us.
I'm an AEW hardcore. I don't care that you're in DC next week. It means nothing to me. I'm in Texas.
DC.
I'm not feeling it.
Right? They better hope that air quality is cleared up by then, because
Word.
DC right now looks terrible.
Moving on here. We
Yeah.
had the let's move on here. We had the Blackpool Combat Club of Wheeler Yuta. Oh boy. John Moxley and Claudia Castagnoli versus accompanied by Bryan Danielson, who was on commentary, versus Chaos of Rocky Romero. Oh boy. Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. Again, being that Bryan represents the Blackpool Combat Club, he's having this big match with Okada, which again, you don't have him get physical. I don't want to see him take a bump. I don't want to hear that he's having a match. I don't want to hear it. You keep Bryan away from physical.
I really want them to just book Bryan Danielson.
Just keep them fresh.
Keep
'Cause
him
you're
fresh.
looking
Keep
for a
him-
word that you can't
Yeah,
think
it's
about
like-
right now. Just keep them fresh.
Keep him fresh. Keep him
Yeah.
fresh. Keep him
Rest, as the NBA players do. They rest.
Keep 'em
rest.
re-
Yeah, load
Have-
management.
Load
Sit-
management.
Sit him on the
Yes.
bench. Keep him on the bench.
I mean, we know Okada's not doing that. He's got a match tomorrow.
I know that.
Well,
That's
there's
Well, that's
exceptions with Okada.
yeah, but Okada, well,
It's probably not going to be a
Okada
crazy
ain't had
match
an
either,
injury.
right?
Like, Okada hasn't been out long term in how many years?
Look at Steve, all frozen and shit.
All right, I'll take over.
Oh,
Oh, I guess
no.
he's
No, he's back now.
He's back
You-
out the door. What you
you
say?
take-
Take over.
you take
He
over.
unfroze.
Yeah, he
Right.
unfroze when I said I'll take over for this
You
match.
take over. You thought.
In the mud, in the mud.
You in the mud, man. You in the mud. Yeah, I mean Okada. When you think about it, right? Who has it worse, right? Okada.
What are we talking about? We're talking about the match.
Yes, about the match. About the match. I thought the match was there. Nothing to go crazy about. Again, you expect the Blackpool Combat Club to get this easy win, and they did. I believe Moxley choked out Rocky Romero. That what happened? He choked him
It
out.
was a rear naked. I believe it was Rock.
Yeah, Rock and the other and Wheeler was elbowing the fuck out of. I think it was Chuck Taylor.
Because Trent was taken out. Trent got hit with that. Trent went for the moonsault on the outside, and Claudio caught him with the uppercut, which was the best spot of the show.
Yeah.
That was an insane spot.
But the Blackpool Combat Club got the win. And then after this, they still were beating up. Well, Moxley still had the chokehold. Yuta was still elbowing the fuck out of Chuck Taylor. But again, I love the way they're going with this, right? Brian's asking everyone, is he the best in the world, right? Is he the best wrestler on the planet? He was asking commentary as well. I'm all for this. I'm all for this. Again, when they get in the ring on June 25th, it's going to be fucking amazing. Kaden, your thoughts on the 6-man tag?
Go to Walter.
Easy.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Easy.
Eating your dry sandwich.
Oh, my God.
Walter, your thoughts on the match?
This match with me is making me hungry right now. Yeah, because I'm trying to think what to eat for dinner. I know, but all seriousness, decent match. No, chill. Come on, man. You always want me to get McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A, buddy. Chick-fil-A.
There ain't no Chick-fil-A near, not too close, unfortunately. But anyways, the match. It was decent. I mean, Chaos, let's be honest, they look like a bunch of jobbers. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. I feel bad for Okada, but his group has these 3 jobbers here. I mean, what are we gonna do? What are we doing against a quality team? You know, with I can't believe I'm saying it with Yuta, Cesaro. Oh, I'm sorry, Claudio and
Whoa,
Moxley,
Walter,
man.
That some would say that's
It's a slave name. I know, slave name. I'm sorry about that, but that group is obviously they had to manhandle them well, and which they did. Pause. Yeah, I mean, it did something, I guess, had Bryan Danielson on commentary sort of build up his match in a way. It was okay with me. It's whatever.
Okay. Big Mike, your thoughts, brother?
Didn't watch this. I was watching the basketball game.
Damn, yeah.
Oh, in the mud.
In the mud. All right, Kaden.
This might have been, in terms of a segment, it's probably my favorite segment of the show. Because it actually had build. We got a Bryan Danielson and Okada package beforehand, video package, and we clarify on that. And then, and then the match. I thought the match to me felt the chaos of it. No pun intended. Felt very similar to the Combat Club match at the 6-man tag against Chaos at Dominion, where it was just kind of like they just beat the hell out of each other, and it was kind of all over the place with Chaos jumping the Combat Club to begin, and then even like whenever like a rhythm got started, everything just broke down again, and everybody was just leaping over everywhere, fighting everywhere, beating the hell out of each other everywhere. So I thought that this was a very chaotic 9-minute match. I think it was like 8 or 9 minutes, but I thought it built up for Okada versus Danielson the best you can do by not having Danielson wrestle and without having Okada in the States. This was the best option you had, having the Okada's group go up against Danielson's group. And yeah, I thought this was a really well done segment. This was smart. Like, this made sense. This was a very smart, like, Tony putting this together. This is what Forbidden Door build should be. This is the best way to do it when you're building up to a big dream match. You got to do stuff like this.
See, Kaden, you're good for you, man. You're seeing the vision, man. I'm proud of you.
This was the only thing. Like, after this, there's nothing else about Forbidden Door on the show. This is literally where the Forbidden Door stuff ends, because we have Omega Ospreay promo or package right after this, and then nothing else.
Well, we gotta let Tony cook. Let him cook. Give him a couple of days and
Cook what?
The last time he cooked, he gave us one of the worst pay-per-views I've ever seen in person.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
Dang.
Damn, come on. Don't never, I'm not gonna go
Hey,
there.
Mr. Positivity. What's
Mr.
wrong with
Mr. Come on, we gotta be positive. You want to be
I've
positive?
been positive about 2 segments so far today.
I've been positive. I've been positive about the whole show.
your
I'm positive.
positivity meter is unhealthy right now? Huh?
That sandwich. See what happens? We eat sandwich with no sauce. What happens? That
I'm
dry.
sorry,
ass-
guys. I'm no Magic Johnson.
Wow. Oh, man.
God, man. He gets 2 minutes
2 minutes.
2 minute penalty box.
in the penalty box. Clipping.
More than that. That
That's
was
fucking bullshit.
wow.
in the penalty box. We're timing it too. Big Mike got the timer on. The timer.
I got it. All
All right. 2 minutes. You come back in. Finish your sandwich. That dry ass, shitty ass sandwich.
Oh my god!
God
Destroyed the
dang, bro, move
sandwich. What did
on.
the sandwich do to you?
Okay. Okay. So well, after the match, we had the Hung Bucks.
The who?
That's what they're called. Yeah, Hangman
Pause,
Page and the
bro.
Oh, I'm not calling them
I ain't
that.
calling that.
That's
Me
what
neither.
I know.
I saw that name on the pics. I was like, Romeo, what is this?
The pigs.
They call themselves that Bucks. Yeah,
That's what you guys. That's what you put on the prediction sheet. No way,
bro. That's
Oh.
what they've
Yeah,
been called
that's
for
what he
years.
did.
They've been called that
no.
for years, bro.
I'm
Even-
not calling them that.
Even in the
Screw.
honorable reign, they've been called. No. You still got the timer.
No, I can. If I hear that word one more time,
You got a
I'm
minute 20
leaving.
left.
You got a
You can
minute
come out
20
the
left.
box in a minute 20.
This is like King of the Mountain in TNA.
Who's
in the penalty.
Cambridge, Massachusetts? Who's calling me from Cambridge, Massachusetts?
Oh no, man. So they were on the screen, right? What was it here? And they won a trios match next week, and Danielson accepted their challenge on behalf of the BCC. There's also a video package promoting Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay ahead of their match, Forbidden Door. Again, it's Will Ospreay versus Canada, basically, right? From there, we got the segment that everyone was talking about. MJF and Adam Cole. Baby. Mike, what's the timer looking like right now?
He's good. He can come out the box.
5, 4. Oh, fucking hell. Welcome back.
The Hung Bucks.
In the mud.
Damn
I'm
it,
outta
man.
here.
That's a
No,
5-minute
no.
major. That's a 5-minute
5 minutes.
major. Come on.
Get him back in here. Yeah, I want
So, just so y'all know.
we know from Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Damn, that comment. Holy shit.
Hey, yo, Frank. Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, Frantic World. What are we doing? I'm not even gonna
That's worse than my
acknowledge that.
Magic Johnson comment.
Oh, god damn it.
He wants to, I don't know if it's I don't know. That's
We're not gonna acknowledge that comment, Frantic. With all due respect, I know you're a long time listener to the show, but Mike is like, I don't know if I should or not, but I'm thinking,
What do you mean by that, Frantic?
How?
Yeah, that's a penalty box, bro. That's you know what, bro?
No,
That's not
no.
a 10-minute. That's the 10-minute major is an ejection. We're not gonna go that far. You got a 5-minute major, bro. That was too much. We will not highlight any Frantic World comments for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
I'm surprised Steve's not playing this other clip, or else he would have got canceled. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. I'm not playing that clip. So, what are you gonna say, Caden? Before we get back to this segment of that everyone's talking.
Go back.
Okay. Adam Cole, MJF talking about how there's no one left from the beat. There's no one else from the run. And then next thing you hear the music. All right. Also, by the way, he dissed the shit out of the crowd in Denver, called them drug addicts and all that stuff, which I thought was funny as all hell, right? Considering that Denver was like the first state to
He wasn't talking about marijuana. He's talking about something else.
Oh shit. Okay.
Steve.
Well, you know my preferences, but respectfully,
What is your preference?
Mary Jane, brother, the devil's lettuce.
Oh, I'm
And
getting
then
hungry now. You said lettuce.
how can I, then and next thing you hear Adam Cole. Adam Cole shows up, and before he does his thing in the ring, Adam Cole, you know that stuff, right? MJF tells him to cut the music, cut his music now. And you know, they proceeded to go back and forth on the mic. MJ talked about how, you know, back in the day, you know, he was scrolling through the channels and there's a show that he saw that was Ring of Honor, and in his opinion, a bunch of jabronis, indie jabronis that don't deserve to be on his TV. And before he changed the channel, he saw Adam Cole, right? And this amazing wrestler who won titles everywhere, went to CZW, just like MJF and all that stuff. Went to that other company, right? The Fed, right? Became a champion for a long time, and that was undisputed. He threw some words there, you know, wordplay there as well. And he looks at him now, and it's like, you know, what the hell is this? This is not the Adam Cole that I knew and all that stuff. He used a lot of references that Adam Cole did in NXT when he was talking to Karrion Kross. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he used they ring the frickin' bell line.
Yes, they did. And he tried. And did it have that same oomph? No. In my
I
opinion.
thought it was a great line because it's a good callback, right?
They had the same, like, oh wow, like no, like not like the first time. I mean, granted, Adam Cole, you know, the damage was that Karrion Kross never recovered. After all,
I mean, he eventually went to the main roster, no?
Yeah, but still, come on.
Yeah, but his character is dog poop right now.
Yes, sadly, and it hurts to say that, right? Because I was like, man, I hope now they haven't. Meanwhile, Adam Cole, I mean, they just got to ring the freaking bell. I mean, come on, just got to ring the freaking bell, and you know,
not last week. Oh well, whatever weekend we were in Vegas.
Well,
okay, I will say I did rewatch it, and I think it is better than we give it credit for. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's just there.
Here's the thing about it. I just don't think you need to have a stipulation. You could have just had a singles.
It didn't. It should have just been a regular match.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
So, yeah, that's odd. That's not often that you agree with me, but okay, not often. But again, Adam Cole thing on the mic said, "Oh, you know, if you and I were to go in the back and pee in some cups, let's see which one's natural, which one is not." Right? Which I thought was funny, but it's like, really, bro? Really?
This was a good line.
It was a good line, but it's like, really, bro? You're gonna shit on a guy for, you know, taking care of himself, going to the gym.
He shit on him for having a bad physique. It was a good comeback to that.
Which is funny because you say that. Because here's the thing, right? I saw the promo last night, and again, I've always ignored the whole, oh my God, Adam Cole looks so small, this and that. You know, for me, it's whatever. To me, the talent's there, right? But I'm watching this segment, bro. I was like, damn, yo. What the fuck has happened, yo?
Is it me, or did Adam Cole in that lighting look like an old man?
He
didn't look good in that lighting.
He
looked so old.
They've never done that type of lighting, and I think it was because that venue wasn't full.
That's
I was like, that lighting made him age 20 years. He looked like he was Jerry Lynn's age.
Okay, how old is he now? He's like, what, 30-something, right?
He's like 34?
No, it is late 30s.
Late 30s?
Late
30s. Been around for ages.
Bro, okay.
Yeah, Adam Cole's been around for a while.
He
was in ROH for who knows how long.
Way he's
33. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. He's like 33, 34. Ain't no way he's late 30s.
He looks older than that.
Dude, he's 33, but his body looks like he's 53, dude.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
His body.
Also,
look, here's the thing, right?
Be real. He's been through a lot in the last year.
I know. That's the thing.
Yeah,
the man
injury.
Like
injury.
I think
That's
with
it.
Adam, the reason why I'm not gonna first off, I don't like getting on wrestlers for their physiques in general, because if you can go in the ring, I don't care what you look like. Like, it doesn't matter to me as long as you're a good wrestler. Just my personal opinion on physiques and wrestling.
All right, let's go,
But
Tyrus. Let's go, Tyrus.
Tyrus can't go. That's the thing. Tyrus can't work.
All right, Trevor
Samoa
Burrow.
Joe can.
You're right.
Trevor
I'm the
Burrow.
same way. I'm the same way too, Katie, unless you're Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston.
But
should lose
I
a couple
think
pounds.
I think Cole has just been like, I'll take like whatever. I don't care if he looks like he look older than he should, for sure. But also, I'm gonna just be happy that he's at least able to wrestle, because there was
I
a
think
strong possibility that we never even got a return.
I'll say this though. I think for him,
Come on,
just to be
man.
because again, you can't expect him to wrestle like he used to back in the day. I think for him, you have to have him wrestle the Fed style in AEW. He has to wrestle the Fed style.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. For his safety, bro. I'm not expecting him to go out there and put on these 35-minute banger where he's being dropped on his fucking head. I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting him to do poison ranas on the apron. I'm not expecting him to do tope suicidas.
Watch him do all of that next week. Like, he's gonna do all of it
hell.
next week, probably.
Dude, you know what? He needs a bounce back match. You know, it's gonna be some time down the line where he's gonna kick in the gear of, you know, the Adam Cole of old.
It's gonna be the MJF match.
You think it's gonna be the MJF? I hope it's the MJF match. Now, if he can't do this against MJF,
It
you should have
depends.
kept him on the sideline a little longer.
MJF can do either work an amazing match, which is what he's done most of this run, or he can work a slower story-based match like he's done with Jericho. He did it with
Fed style.
He did it with Cody, and he did it with Moxley in Newark.
You
one with
want the Fed
Moxley
style so bad.
was much more storyline
for his
based.
safety. For his safety.
Let him do whatever he wants, man. It's Adam Cole's body. It's his choice.
It's his. Yeah, I'm one of those people who thinks that it's the wrestler's choice. I genuinely think it's the wrestler's choice. It's his body's choice.
I just don't want to hear some shit where, you know, something happened in the middle of the ring and it's like, oh my god.
It's about the promoter making sure that they stay safe. But I'm not gonna say if he thinks he's okay to do a tope, then he can do a tope.
Could even get him.
That stuff where I think it's the wrestler's decision. Like Cody wrestling with a torn pec. If the company says you are not going to injure yourself more by doing this, that's what it was, right? He was not going to get injured more. The company needs to make sure that they ain't killing themselves. Like, that's what the company needs to do.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, man. Again, I thought the promo back and forth was great. I thought if I'm the judge who won round one for me, I'd say Adam Cole. I think Adam Cole won round one.
He salvaged the round.
I thought he won round one. Not by knockout. Oh my god, he knocked him out. It's over. You know, no.
I think he won round one.
Yeah, I say 10-9. 10-9.
No, he definitely won round one.
Who thought SP3 and Jimmy thought that MJF won round one?
No.
I don't think so.
The only reason why I don't think MJF won round one, I don't know. I'm just tired of the WWE references. The Fed references are getting annoying to me. I'm sorry. Cool.
I agree.
Bring up Vince, but nah, I'm good on that.
Same. That's why I took him. That's what
I'm saying. That's why he didn't win round one. He had a good promo,
it sounds douchey and menacing coming out of his mouth because it was MJF. You know, he says controversial stuff. At some point, he's going to have to get a little bit more creative with his heel verbiage, you know, and using the Fed stuff and using Cole's line. You know, it's
undisputed.
It was okay.
My
but
good friend Vince was right.
Do we have to bring up Vince? Like, come on. Does he need more attention?
No, the Vince was right thing. I'll give him that, you know, because it's like maybe he was right, you know.
Or make him a manager, right? Like
it's Keith Lee's manager. That was funny. I give him those.
Yeah.
Two.
You look at Keith Lee now. Keith Lee looks more older than Adam Cole now.
I mean,
Considering they probably
he
is.
is.
Cole isn't much older than Adam Cole. What do you mean?
Oh,
I
fuck,
think Keith Lee's like 42 years old, ain't
He
Yeah.
looks like he's 62 with that hairstyle.
What do
He
you-
got
that
on.
was Steve. That was a bad comment. That didn't make any sense. I think, I prefer what MJF did here, like the smarky comments. I prefer that than what he's done in a lot of his promos because I thought it worked better. But I still don't. I don't know. I think the reason I think Adam wins is that MJF said everything about Adam that's already been said online, like the whole thing about becoming a manager for Keith Lee, using his lines against him, using the undisputed lines against him, saying about like all the comments about people online and what they're saying. Whereas I think Adam responded to that by basically saying, "Yeah, you've said all that, which has already been done." Like Ricky did that. Ricky did the same, did something similar. Someone did it in the 4-way. I don't remember. It might have been Darby who did the same thing, where he's like, "Oh, you're just going to use like you're just going to use the low hanging fruit." But the difference where I thought Adam elevated it and went for similar low hanging fruit. But it was like different. Like he used the fiance line, but this time he said, "Why are you always talking about everybody's girlfriends? Nobody's brought that one up yet." And then the steroid line, no one's brought the steroid line up.
No, that was good. That's what
Yeah,
salvaged
that was-
Cole for me. He's like,
Yeah,
hey,
no
let's go in the
one
back and piss in the cup and see who's natural.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That was pretty good.
That was like, I was like, oh my God, because nobody's brought that up with Max yet. And then there was another line he said at the end that I really like. Oh yeah, and then he did where MJF uses your line against you. Like he used multiple undisputed lines. This time, he used MJF's line where he says, "I'm better than you," and they know it. I liked that he finally like. It felt like the first time where like people will try to go toe to toe with Max sometimes, but this was the first time where I thought somebody used low hanging fruit in a promo against Max.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought worked.
Yeah, because Cole, he's really good on the mic. That's the thing. When you have someone like that, yeah, he's gonna match up pretty well with MJF.
And even like as I think about it, I'm like, you know what? The promo content was not that amazing. Like it was fine. Like Adam Cole's promo line, like segments, like or lines were not amazing, but the way he carries himself on the mic is insane. Like he has that presence that makes every line he says feel a million times more impactful. Like with Steve's comment about the ring the frickin' bell didn't have the same oomph to it. It didn't because Adam Cole wasn't the one saying it this time.
Yeah.
I thought it was the opposite for me. I thought the fiance line was whatever. The stair line was good.
That was corny. Who cares?
Max cares, and they've said that in story that he wishes that the people in the back liked him. Or not liked him. It wasn't that nobody in the back likes you, because he doesn't care if they like you. He wants everybody in the back to respect him. And that's been established with Max's character, where he doesn't care if you like him, he cares if you respect him. And so the thing about nobody respects you, that actually does affect Max.
So from all this, next week there will be a title eliminator. There will be a title eliminator.
The place where it all began, Washington, D.C.
Now, this is what I think happens here. This is what I see happening.
Oh, tell us already.
Fuck. Do we pin it? Are we gonna pin MJF?
No.
No, MJF's winning.
No. Adam, no.
Max is
Adam,
winning.
no. I think Max is losing by DQ.
Nah, Max is probably gonna win straight up.
DQs a lot recently. I don't think they're using it again.
When was the last thing you DQ?
3 weeks ago,
Who was it?
May 17th, Ricky Starks got a disqualification against Jay White. And then they used it 3 weeks before
Nobody
that
cares about that.
at the Dynamite in Sunday.
No.
They used it on, let me wait. They used it on April 20th. They've already used it with an MJF storyline. They used it in the 4-pillar storyline.
What's stopping it from doing it again?
Because they don't do that again. Remember,
Come
AEW has done.
They do the
3
same thing with
What?
MJF in a build with them going
But
through series of matches all the time.
they
What's stopping
use-
them from doing finishes in a
how
row?
many DQs has AEW ever used? 3 or 4? They've used 2 in the last 2 months. They aren't using one again.
All right,
Cody does not like DQs.
all right, a count out. A count out. There you
And
go.
I don't
So
think
he
they also
gets
use
the
Tana.
title eliminator. He gets the title eliminator, lose clean. What's next?
You know how
I
that
think
guy
I
feels
think he
about
loses
MJF.
dirty.
He loses dirty to keep going. I think that's stupid.
I think he loses dirty. I think MJF's gonna cheat because I think MJF's still having I know SP3 thinks that he's gonna be in a tag match at Forbidden Door. I've been told differently. I've been told that he's gonna have a singles match.
Whoa! Nope, we're not going there.
I can say that. I'm allowed to say. I don't know who he's facing. I've just been told he has a singles match.
And then I'm gonna get an email. What they told you? And I don't want to deal with that.
I literally just told you everything I've been told, Steve.
And then I'm gonna get, hey, what do you know? And I don't want. I told you.
You told me.
Continue.
That is not what you told me. Let's be clear about that.
Continue.
I don't understand the issue.
Continue.
He's gonna have a singles match. That's all I know. So I think it's gonna be Tanahashi personally. I think that they're gonna have Tanahashi come out after MJF cheats to win. You're gonna hit the Go Ace music, and then you're gonna get MJF versus Tanahashi at the pay-per-view, and then they're gonna run Adam Cole. Adam Cole's gonna go get some wins for a month, and then like late July, early August, they're gonna run it back. They're gonna start building it back up, probably for All Out.
Probably. So I mean, listen, you can do the whole cheat thing. You can do it, right? And then you build. Okay, I do feel like we're gonna get MJF and Adam Cole at All Out. It has to be All Out. You can't tell me.
I think this feud is for All Out. Like you're starting this feud when you got Forbidden Door.
Plan it out now, right? A little planning there, a little teasing
plant
there.
the seeds. Yeah.
Right. And then Tanahashi. I think Tanahashi and MJF does happen. I'm sure Tanahashi would have no issue putting over young Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Right? Right? No issue, right? At this stage of the game of his career. Nothing to prove, really.
Maybe Tanahashi shows up next week.
Will not be there next week. New Japan has a show that he's booked for.
Why are they like? Why is New Japan having shows before the pay-per-view when you need to be able to build the pay-per-view?
Because they want to show that they're built different, man.
It's a dumb idea. It feels like New Japan's half-assing this.
Well, you gotta understand, bro.
Of course they are.
You gotta understand, bro. They don't have to literally. All they gotta do is just show up. That's all they're doing. AEW is booking the venue. AEW is producing everything. All they gotta do is show up, and all the freakazoids are gonna be excited to see Okada, Tanahashi, Hiromu, maybe. Who else? Yuta Tsuji, right?
I wonder how they split the revenue. How do they split the cost?
I don't know.
Pretty sure Tony makes at least 70%, 80%.
I'm honestly, I know like it's a show for the hardcores. I wonder if they make any money back on the show or how much they lose. I'm very interested to learn about that, which I think we're gonna get when we like learn the pay-per-view buys because you can kind of figure out how much Scotiabank costs to run. I think the gate they're gonna make back whatever they sell, but I wonder like how much does New Japan talent pay? Does Tony have to pay that because like Kenta's tweet, "Oh, give me the bag or else I won't do this." Buddy, you're signed to New Japan. This is a New Japan show. You don't have a choice. You're booked in whenever you're booked in.
Buddy, do people still care about Kenta?
No, he's been dog shit the whole year. He's been terrible for like 2 years.
Damn, in the
That seems familiar. That seems familiar.
Tomorrow morning, is part of that too. Do we even know the blocks for the G1?
They're announcing the block. They're announcing the blocks tonight, I think, during
I predict now. Okada will be in the B block. There you go.
I think Okada was in the A block last year. If they're doing 4 block, I could see Okada being in the A block again. I think it's Okada Ospreay in the finals.
I think Okada will
Yep.
kill the will
That's what I
dominate
got
the A
too.
block.
It should
He'll
be
dom-
Okada Osprey with Osprey winning. Like that's what you should do.
I see a final being one of the block finals being Will Ospreay versus Dave Finlay. You heard it here first, y'all. Steve Select. I'm kidding.
I hope to God that they put Okada in a block with all young guys. Everybody. I want him put him in a block with Kaito Kiyomiya, Shota Umino, Alex Coughlin. Gabriel Kidd can be in it. I don't know. I think Gabriel Kidd's in this one. Put him in there with Shane
Kingston. Eddie Kingston.
Put him in there with Eddie Kingston's gonna be a different block. Put him in there with every single young person possible because it lines up perfectly.
Anywho,
yes. Back to what I was saying though, man. Listen, New Japan don't gotta do anything. All we gotta do is show up and they'll be all right.
Make sure their flight gets to Canada on time.
Exactly. Get there on time to Canada, right? Take photos, do what you gotta do. Have fun.
God, what the fuck do I have to do these?
I don't know. Life sometimes, buddy. But you all enjoy the segment, right? We can all sit here and say we all enjoy the segment, right?
Yes.
Adam Cole won round one.
Great. I think they both did great. Yeah.
I look forward to round 2, hopefully next week. And
what do you mean round 2? Round 2 is the wrestling match.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the wrestling match. Yes. From there we go to Jungle Hook, Jungle Boy Jack Perry and Hook versus Jalisco and Preston Vance of LFI. I was also listening to Ramble early today. AEW Ramble, by the way. Shout out to SP3 and Jimmy Macrum. I think it was Jimmy Macrum who said this. You know, it's been a couple of weeks, and Jungle Boy's gonna act like his loss to Forbidden Door didn't happen. Almost, it's like
double or nothing.
Yeah, double or nothing. Yeah, it hasn't even happened. Like it never happened.
Darby did the same thing.
Well, yeah, you know how it is. They're
Tammy's
they're the irrelevant pillars. Let's be honest. They're done. Mid-carders, nice wrestlers. But
I'll be honest, I thought
there.
Hook's spot on the apron, T-bone suplexing, or belly to belly, T-bone suplexing.
It was a T-bone.
Yeah, with T-bone suplex to Vance was badass. Like, all right, yeah, and then, yeah, there was. I mean, he choked Jose and
he put Jose in the red rum, and then Hook or Jungle Boy Jack Perry put what's his name? Jalisco.
Mass wrestler.
Mass wrestler. Jalisco.
Mass overall number 5.
Look like a young Sin Cara. I'm just kidding. No.
Oh,
Jalisco is very good. He is very good. He has a match on Ring of Honor tonight with Willie Mack. It's actually pretty good.
I hope it is.
Sounds like a TNA match.
10 Faces was a mess. Like he looked like Mox. Yes, he bled the right way. I will say that.
He knows how to bleed. That's probably the second time doing that.
That's not the right way. I think he bled hard way.
Steve loves that. That's the best way for him.
Maybe he did.
Get all bloody.
Listen,
bloody like you know.
Listen. I'm sure the Colorado State Athletic Commission approved it. The blood like that, it's fine.
Do they have a commission in Colorado?
I mean, they all have an athletic commission, right? They have to. Every state has an athletic commission.
But it doesn't need to be approved in every state. Like not every commission enforces wrestling. I don't think Texas enforces wrestling.
Well, who knows? I'm just assuming.
Florida, I'm pretty sure doesn't. It's usually only like southern states.
For this sake, let's assume that they have an athletic commission. Okay.
I'll look it up.
I'm watching that match now, Caden. I guess the Willie Mack versus
ROH is on. Okay. You compete with ROH, Steve. How dare you?
I mean, not like we have a show anymore. Someone had to quit.
Using hashtag Watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
Well, Frantic World is.
Respectfully. But again, I thought it was, fun little hardcore match to go crazy about. Walter, what were your thoughts, bro, on this?
ROH in the casket.
In the casket. ROH in the casket. It's like the episode of SpongeBob. All right, Squidward, get in.
The match itself, I thought it was a nice tag match because, like you said, that spot with Hook, and what's his name again? Fuck, 10, whatever his name is.
Preston Vance.
That
Preston
spot was the table spot was cool. I mean, if this is gonna be legit tag team, I say that's good for a little bit, and then eventually Jungle Boy has to betray him. I hope so. I guess it's something for both of them to do. I mean, sucks for Jungle Boy. You still got to put him in a tag team, but they're not doing anything with Hook, so I see why. I guess they're keeping them together for now.
Kaden, what about you, bro?
I thought this was perfectly fine. Don't know why it was needed. That's my biggest issue. They had a 1 week feud, and all of a sudden they have a Texas tornado where Vance is bleeding all over. Like, it just didn't. I don't know. I didn't think this was needed after you had a pay-per-view that had an unsanctioned match and a Anarchy in the Arena 10 days ago.
And of course, Big Mike.
Skip.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
I was watching the game. I'm sorry.
Damn, yo. Yeah.
Damn, I'm getting
I
hungry.
I feel bad because I heard. I honestly on the stream I was like, they said it was a really good match. It turned out to be a really good match. So I feel bad.
Yeah, it was a highlight.
Yeah, this might have been where I put the game on because I don't. There's like 3 minutes in this match I don't remember because I looked back and I was like, why is Vance bloody?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I saw was table spot. I think the game was getting intense.
Yeah, this was like when the game was still good.
Tony Khan is funny doing his announcement on AEW and ROH. I guess he repeated the announcement on Ring of Honor TV.
No. The Ring of Honor had a different announcement.
What's their announcement?
I guess them going to the Cure Insurance Arena.
Ring of Honor announced that there's the board. I told you guys this. They're going to have board of directors, Jerry Lynn and Stokely Hathaway.
Oh, damn, you knew that way in advance.
They wanted to do authority figures in Ring of Honor to make it feel different than AEW. So they have authority figures.
Who?
Stokely Hathaway.
Stokely? What are you saying? Who to Stokely Hathaway?
You know who Stokely is.
Come on, you have a whole clip on him.
Of course, I know who Stokely Hathaway. Come on,
don't play the clip. Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it.
Why not?
Because it's a waste of time. Don't play it.
Yeah, hurry up. I'm getting hungry. We gotta finish the show. Come on.
Team all summer long and JB turns for the match.
No, Jungle Boy should turn now.
It should be sometime soon.
Yes. So from there, we go to Konosuke Takeshita versus an enhancement talent. Konosuke Takeshita got the win after this. They got on the mic, and Don Callis cuts a promo in a rain of boos. Takeshita called out Kenny Omega before Callis said that there's that he was here to say the truth about Omega. Callis said that everything Omega has Callis said that everything Omega has had was because of him, before saying that Omega was a cancer to his family.
Callis said the same thing he said last week, Steve. You don't need to repeat
it. Yeah, repeat the same, basically, but just make sure, because,
it was literally the same. He said the same thing he said as last week. Nobody could hear him because there were so many boos.
Yes.
And Takesh just said in Japanese that he's going to take off Kenny Omega's head.
I bet. Oh, that ain't come off. Take it off his head. Come on, man.
Something like that.
It's a family show, man. Come on.
No, not AEW, where we just had a guy bleeding everywhere.
I'm trolling, bro. Come on.
Family show.
See, the kids aren't even in bed yet that hour.
I have to send a message. I do have to send a message to a certain company today, Steve.
That's wonderful to know.
No, I have to right now.
You have an email?
No, I have to raise awareness. I will not let this go unanswered anymore. Cinnabon needs to speak out against Konosuke Takeshita. This is not okay. They've been affiliated with Konosuke Takeshita for a year now. They need to speak out against their guy. And you know what?
Whoa. We did not
that's too violent.
That's too violent.
That's Cinnabon's my shit.
This is a family show, man.
I'm going to get it this weekend, I think.
I never had it.
Have you cooled off? Have you cooled off?
It's pretty good. Pretty unhealthy, but good.
Cooled off. All right.
They're so sugary. The cinnamon flavor. Just the.
They need to answer. Man. They need to answer for their crimes. Answer for Takeshita. I will not stay silent anymore, Cinnabon.
He's a heel, though. What the hell?
They need to answer for
They
what he
sit
did
up
at Double or Nothing. They need to answer for this. It's their fault. It's their fault. They Cinnabon hitched their wagon to Konosuke Takeshita. They need to answer for what they did. Well, for what this guy did.
Yeah, thank you, Romeo. Thank you.
Just like when the Young Bucks turned heel,
man.
I said that Cracker Barrel needed to answer.
Come
Oh,
on,
I want some Cracker Barrel right now.
Where's the mud?
Some
I'm
chicken
good
and
on that.
waffles. Ooh.
Bland stuff.
You don't like the chicken and waffles? Come
So,
on, man.
after
I mean,
this-
the Cracker Barrel is pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie.
so after
Mike,
this, we got
I can't. I'll talk about it. I'll send you the meme. I saw a meme with Cracker Barrel earlier.
Okay.
Oh, no, this doesn't sound
It was
good.
comparing things to Arby's, and it was saying this version of
Oh,
Arby's.
come on. Arby's.
I feel like you know where I'm going with it. I've never walked into a restaurant in my life and felt I feel like someone's gonna say something to me until I went into Cracker Barrel.
and did they?
Hey, they had a nice store there.
And, no, the wait was too long. They do have a nice store. I do like the Cracker Barrel General Store.
Anywho, because I'm starving.
So,
Okay, let's get to the next match or
yes.
segment.
yes, we have the TBS title match of Chris Statlander versus Anna Jay. Mike's favorite match. The one match he predicted that was going to happen, it happened. And the boy did that.
He
You
predicted
watch-
this to a T.
Did you watch the match, Mike? Did you watch the match, Mike? Or were you busy watching the game?
I was watching the game.
Oh, no.
I'm in the mud. In the mud. In the mud.
I tuned in for a second to see a little jiggle, and then I turned to the game.
Little jingle.
In the
Oh,
mud.
the mud.
In the
Come on,
mud.
man. Do you blame me?
To be
Respectfully.
fair, I didn't watch the match.
Well,
What happened in this
Mike,
match?
Mike, if you were there to watch the jiggle,
Well, then I am too.
Did Steve just admit on the show that he's a pervert?
watching the jiggle. Watching the jiggle.
Little pervy.
I didn't see much. I think this one the game got intense again. So, yeah.
I was texting with somebody.
Damn, Steve. So
we were
no
both-
thoughts.
we
So
were
let's
both
move
very
on.
the
Let's
show.
move on. Then.
I had it like on in the background, and I thought it was a better Anna Jay match.
That was okay. I didn't go
Well,
crazy
it's a
about it.
second title defense for Chris Statlander, so at least she's a fighting champion. You know,
That-
so far those knees are doing well.
Statlander is getting insane pops
Those
right
knees
now.
are-
Like that pop last night was huge.
She got the
And
Stone Cold
he-
braces.
I'm gonna say it here. Because I didn't want to say it on their channel. I didn't want to say it on True Elite channel. I saw the kip up from from Chris Statlander. I was like, wow. Imagine if her knees just blew out right there.
Oh, come
on, It's something Steve would say. Steve,
Come on, man.
You could, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what time it was, but I was like holding back for dear life not to say it on True Elite channel.
Also, at this time, I want to congratulate Jessica McKay for
who's Jessica?
What?
Who's Jessica McKay? Do you
Jessica
know?
Is
she an Impact
announcing
wrestler?
that she's pregnant. I believe
You know-
she was the was it not Peyton Royce, the other one,
Billy Kay.
Billy
Yeah,
Kay, the
Billy
former
Kay.
Billy Kay.
Oh, former Impact wrestler. My bad.
Oh,
The
she's
former-
pregnant now. Oh, so it's iconic
Yeah,
for
yeah.
having iconic babies.
Yes.
And what's her name?
Are they retired?
Cassie had a kid earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, do they really want to wrestle right now? You know, well,
Yeah,
obviously,
they
had
did
a-
everything.
They
one
had already
can't.
retired. They retired.
Oh, they retired?
Yeah, that's what I'm
'cause they
saying. I
both
think
had
they were
injuries.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, there wasn't much for
So
them
no
to do
Fed,
left. Anyway.
no last Fed run, no
Nah,
last.
No, I don't think
Ah.
they're done. Like they were burned. Like WWE burned them bad on that release.
Yeah.
Man, that's stinks.
Yeah, how do you win at Mania and then just do nothing?
Yeah, they gave them nothing in that title reign either. That reign was
So-
awful.
So we move on now to the main
Oh,
event.
I was gonna say, I really like Chris Statlander's look, like using the robe and using the ASL.
Yeah.
No more alien. Damn, she's
No
not
more
an alien
No more
anymore.
alien.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Christian Cage was interviewed by Alex Marvez saying that Arn Anderson cost him
Did
the
we need to
TNT
mention
title.
this?
To
I thought it was
see
funny though.
fucking Brock Anderson on the floor.
Brock
like,
Anderson got
dude.
his ass kicked on the floor like Brock Anderson now. Now we're gonna have Brock Anderson featured in the story now. Oh,
Marvez goes, "Oh
What did I
no,
say?
Brock Anderson."
What did I say? Didn't I say eventually he was coming in the story?
Oh, he was coming, all right.
Whoa, get him out of
Get
here.
your minds out the gutter. Huh?
Get Walter. Walter.
Well, anyway, let's move on. Main event.
Please,
yeah,
please,
the
main
main,
event,
the main, the
please.
main of yes, because the main event of the evening.
It's almost 8 o'clock. Jesus.
With
Yeah, come on. We
Ricky
can't.
Starks and Jay. Well, listen,
You
man.
running into Impact, man.
Jay White and Jay White and Jay White and
Is it
Ricky
today?
Starks. Sadly, yes.
Oh,
Thursday.
sadly, what?
You know that.
Just say
Exactly. You ain't gonna watch anyways.
You didn't watch either. You didn't go. You didn't watch that shit. You didn't
Hey,
watch
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
watch when it's Impact 1,000, man. Impact 1,000. The countdown.
You didn't watching that shit. Watching it.
All right. Let's
Well,
main
you're
event,
gonna
main
go,
event.
aren't you?
Ricky Starks versus Jay
You're
White
right.
with
I'm
Juice
gonna spoil
Robinson banned from ringside. I thought the match was good. Right? I mean, the good back and forth until the ending. God damn it. That ending just ruined it for me.
Bro, we said on True to the Heat, on Elite Heat, we said if Samoa Joe came out, that would have been the dumbest thing they could ever did. But then they top our dumb idea with an even worse idea.
Yes, boys. The guns.
Fucking ass boys.
So no, but I hated the way they led to it. So Ricky about to hit the Rochambeau, right? And he has Jay White up midair, right? Has him on his shoulders and shit. And you can just see the referee. I think it was Paul Turner.
It was Paul Turner.
His footwork, like
That
Big
goof.
Curry's in position.
he,
I knew it was gonna. As soon as I saw that,
like
I
here we
was like,
go.
"Oh,
Here we
step
go.
one."
Here we go. Here we go. Boom! He gets hit and he goes down. Like, bro, come on, man.
I knew somebody was interfering here. I thought it was either going to be like something I was gonna really like because I was hoping it was gonna be somebody from New, like maybe ELP or Ace and Bay, or maybe even we see like a Finley or somebody from the War Dogs. But then I was like, it could also be the Guns because people have been theorizing that for the last few days. I was like, I really hope it ain't the Guns. And then I see their dumbass hair. I saw their hair. And I said, they're really doing this, huh? They're really going to make me not want to watch this show anymore. I don't care about Jay White anymore.
They're part of the Bullet Club, man. You gotta see the
Bullet Club.
Wait a minute, what did you just say? You say you don't care about Jay White anymore?
I don't care about this group.
Wow.
I don't care. That's it.
Jay White in the mud after a main event win.
Y'all know how much I like FTR, right? Y'all know what it took for me to stop caring about FTR? For them to have a feud with the freaking Guns.
Well, man,
I like the Guns as people. I've talked to them a few times. They're very nice people. But I hate the rest. Like, they're not good wrestlers. I don't think they're good.
Well, about that. Joining us now.
They just work a super fed style.
Joining us here live now,
It's
Austin and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club. Gentlemen, how are you? I'm kidding. They're not here.
You think anybody believed you?
I was confused. I thought he was going to pull some prank.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what mission am I in? I'm in a mission.
But, I mean, listen, Kaden, you just got to see the vision, man. You got to be
Stop
positive.
it. Stop with this vision. The Guns are not good. Nobody cares about them. They don't even get booed. That's the thing. They don't get booed. They just get no reaction.
Man, they're former tag team champ. They came out to remember that match with FTR.
The former tag team champion, Frankie Kazarian. You care about him?
Well, he's an Impact former X Division champion.
Is he in TNA now?
Yes, X Division champ. Former.
Oh my god!
Blood of mine, dog. I can see. I'm trying to be what I'm
no hit today.
And Blank trying to
my life away.
Hello, Steve.
Yeah.
Blank trying to take my life away.
That was their highlight. That damn entrance.
Yeah, they don't use it anymore.
Of course they can't use it. It's probably a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Yeah,
Curtis Jackson was like, "Give me the bag and you can have it."
Exactly.
How much they paid him for that
Oh,
one
man.
time?
I think they paid him one girl like 100 bags.
Tony really don't care about his money. He's like, oh,
Damn the guns. Poor for Ricky Stark.
Yeah, he's done.
This guy's doomed. Tony Khan makes it his life mission to make.
To be fair, Ricky Starks, at least he didn't lose clean, but
at least Ricky's out of the
fight
story.
for
I'll say
us.
that. Maybe Ricky can come back after being out for a little bit and come back into a better story.
It's that NXT contract. No, hell no. Yeah, Ricky Stark versus Von Wagner. That's gonna fucking put butts in the seats.
I like that.
I like that. The clip should still be in the StreamYard.
What?
The all honor
dice that.
section.
Tony Khan getting his back, getting his back at
Get
Ricky
back.
for the Rumble incident. Oh yeah, you are right. All right. I mean, now that you mentioned
He
it,
could be that petty.
he could be. Wait a minute.
What, you looking for the Von Wagner?
Hey, Dijak, take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside.
Yes.
Oh no.
We like
I
that.
can't believe that I still love that clip so much.
We're inside. We're not outside.
Listen, I do want to point this out though. I remember, was it when did Jay White debut? February, right? February,
Yeah.
March,
No, April.
It was February? No
It
way.
was April. It was April. Steve's wrong.
April, right? Everyone was saying, man, you guys see now, man, AEW, they're gonna remember Mike, remember Walter? They're gonna put this guy, they're gonna put the rocket ship on him, man. They're gonna make him a big deal, man. The Fed missed that, which they did. Let's be real about that as well. Well,
Because AEW didn't.
And
AEW didn't know they were going to get him. They thought
the
that they
sick
weren't getting
thing
him.
about it too, he hasn't lost a match.
Well, that's the weird part. And now Punk's probably gonna.
I think objectively, he's been booked strong. Like he has. He's been booked extremely strong.
I will say this.
Like there's a different. Like just because I don't like the guns and them adding the guns into the group, that doesn't mean that I think like he's in the mud. Because they're also about to put him in a feud with CM Punk.
That's what I'm saying.
You're feuding with CM Punk. You can't be in the mud.
Here's what I
he's
did like.
CM Punk saving him right now.
Here's
That's
what I
it is.
liked. This is the one thing I'll say I liked about the ending. Jay White hit him with the Blade Runner. After the whole thing with the guns and all that shit, right? It would have been easy for Jay White to just pin him right there. No, he had a Blade Runner after that, just to throw salt into the fucking
That's what I'm
wound.
saying. That's how Ricky Starks got sort of protected. Sort of.
Yes.
Sort of. Like, I mean, it still looks silly, but at least they could probably run that match back down the road again. Who knows?
You wanna know what's crazy, bro? You wanna know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I missed the main event. I fell asleep.
You're not supposed to fall asleep.
None of
Come
us
on,
are surprised
man.
by this.
No, because I had a long day, bro. I'm sorry. I had a long fucking
None of
day.
us are surprised by this.
I'm sorry. I'm not like you who says homo fucking day.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Steve, that's not a dig at you. You just like to sleep.
But still, I mean, again, I had a long day. Simple
Okay.
as that. Simple as that. All right.
Oh my God.
So I wake up, right? I go on Twitter and I see everyone just like, oh man, what the fuck, yo? The fucking gun. Then I go into the radicals chat, right? And I see you guys talking about the guns and you being and like, oh shit, what happened, yo? What really happened? Like for real, what the fuck, yo?
All right, can we wrap this show? I got
And then
a few more minutes.
I mean, no, they're gonna win. I mean, come on, what you hoping for, bro?
Oh my God.
Hoping for a miracle? What you hoping for a miracle? Did you do a prayer this morning? Like, God, please let this be
Steve,
it.
at least I can breathe in the air.
Damn, what the fuck?
What the fuck? That
Come
was
on,
cold-blooded, man. That was cold-blooded, man.
It's getting better now. Come
It's
on.
getting
We're
better
at
now,
158 now.
158.
Yesterday was almost 300.
Yeah, exactly, man. How dare this kid, man? At least we don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But listen, I thought Dynamite overall was a good show. Missing some stuff, but overall, the saving grace of the show was Orange Cassidy's and Swerve, the promo battle of Adam Cole and MJF, and I guess some would say the main event, but I mean, it's up to you. Walter, what about you, man?
I thought overall it was a good show. Yeah, I can't. I think it deserved the rating it got. It's just really the ending, and I wish there was a bit more build up to Forbidden Door, but I guess they could get away with it. Whatever. I mean, at this point, we don't know what's going on, but I think the show itself, I can't say I didn't like it. But I wish the ending was a bit better, or else I would have said it would have been a great show. But I'll probably give it like what letter grade, maybe a C plus B minus type of grade. Yeah.
Mr. Panther Boy, what about you, man?
Do I grade the show?
Well, your overall, any final thoughts on the show before we conclude this episode of SAD?
I liked the first half, didn't like the second half. And the second half to me, like not having any Forbidden Door build besides one, like you had technically 2 segments of Forbidden Door build, but really I'm not counting a video package. I'm sorry. That doesn't count. Give me stuff in the ring. Like you had 1 segment with build for your pay-per-view. So I rate it like a C minus.
Damn. C minus.
C minus. Look at this guy. C fucking minus, yeah. That's the first time. Yeah. This is the first time I ever see. You would think him, bro. The way he watches Dynamite.
I graded Dynamite better than Caden. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the first, bro. Normally, Caden, when he watches Dynamite, he puts on the, well, I thought it was a good show. I thought Dynamite did nothing wrong. I thought Dynamite.
I love last week's episode. Did not like
last week's was better. Yes, last week's was better.
I really liked last week.
Broken Caden Lee.
Broken.
Get it, guns, bullets. Come on, guys, make it sense. Typical IWC fan. Yeah, I know. John Moran gets it.
He in the Bullet Club goal.
If Bishop was around, he would have a John Moran in NWO too. Yeah.
Oh man.
But I thought overall, listen, man, this show was just a good show. Big Mike, even though
I thought it was fine.
watched,
it was fine.
How about the game?
The game was great.
Really good. Yeah.
Game was good. The show was okay. I give it a C plus for what I saw. But if I watched the whole show, I'll probably be right along with Caden.
Okay. Well, that's going to conclude this week's episode of SAD, Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point. Us here on the Around the Point Network. Once again, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. You can follow Around the Point Network on Twitter at AT Network. Follow us there. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Walter, let them know where can the fine folks check you out, man.
Yep, you can check me on Twitter at Hey I'm Walter, and yeah, that's about it.
Big Mike, let them know where can the fine folks check you out, man.
You can follow me on Twitter at Detroit Gamer 313. Also here every single day on Around the Point Network.
And of course, Caden Lee, let the fine folks know where can they check you out.
You can find me on my Twitter at Caden KADEN_FTW, and you can find me on Spotify. All Honor, new episode up tomorrow morning. Go check it out.
There you go, guys. That's going to be it for us. Want to thank you all as always. In case you guys missed it as well, this past Monday we did a Steve's Kitchen. Tuesday we did the Raw Rundown. Yes, also the same day on Tuesday we did an episode of ATP Gaming. So make sure you guys are checking it out, man. Hit that subscribe button. Who knows? We might do ATP Gaming tomorrow. Who knows? We'll keep you posted. But that's going to be it for us. For myself, for Walter, for Big Mike, and for Caden. That's going to be it. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys down the road here on the Around the Point Network. Look at this. SP3 right here. Jimmy Macker was a big fan of Caden Lee's hair. Best trick in the biz.
Oh, it's damn hair.
Peace out, everybody.